Hey, welcome to today's video. My name is Kevin and we will be making a giraffe from mahogany offcuts. I never really used offcuts and gluing them together to carve something out of them, so I hope just normal glue is okay to actually use, and we'll see if it actually stays together. The offcuts are machine cut, but not all of them are perfectly straight, so I'll have to do some fixes and provide a bit of extra clamping force to actually glue and stick everything together. Now I just have to apply my beautiful drawing of a giraffe's head on it, and then start cutting off everything that isn't giraffe. The saw can actually reach all the tight corners, so I'm just using my angle grinder to get to the final outline of the giraffe's head. This is my second video ever. It's a bit of a bigger project than the last one. It also is the biggest project I ever made. Well, the biggest sculpture, that is. I personally really enjoy these videos where just an angle grinder is magically making wood disappear. I'm not sure how fun it is to actually watch. So this is the first blocking out of the giraffe's head. Usually I now just round over everything that's still a straight edge to get a feeling of a organic shape. And if you actually pay attention, you might spot my mistake. I'll show it to you in a bit, but let's see if anyone is actually paying attention to this video. So here's the introduction of my mistake. I glued on the ears 2 days ago, but they are in the wrong position. The ears currently are on the spot where eyes should be. Not sure yet how I made a mistake, but so this is where they should be glued back on. So here we go again. I'll just use the angle grinder and a end plane to make a flat area. Well, flat enough. The rest of it is done with loads of glue, sawdust, and a little bit of clamping force. So I had to do that process for the other side as well, and here she is again. 2 ears, kind of in the right spot, so that's nice. I actually bought a new dust mask. This one was getting kinda nasty. I couldn't find any replacement filters, so I got the default VM1 with the pink filters, all shiny. So now it's time to continue with a bit more detail and rounding over, getting to the line really. So the next few minutes are just me carving away at this thing and getting it a bit of getting it into the shape of the giraffe's head. I will just shut up and hope this is fun for anyone to actually watch. Yeah, here she is. Kind of a waff shape, but it's getting somewhere. Not sure how to continue with the nose nor the eyes. It's kind of like a baby deer at this point. So lots of work left to be done. For the angle grinder, I use these flap discs, sanding discs. They are fine for softer woods, but the seasoned mahogany wood, it's terrible on them. So I'll use quite a few of them on this project. Yeah, so blue one is new. The other one is like 1 hour old. At this point I step down in tool size, using the Dremel with a cut-off flame burr to fine-tune all details and get a bit of a more detailed wash shape. That's what it should be. So this is 4 hours of carving later. The eyes are still a bit rough, but I kind of like the brows and the general shape of them. Backside of the head is getting in place. And that, I don't know how it's called, the hairline on the back of its head. Quite happy with the nose. So first time I tried these Dremel sanding wheels, 220 and 320 grit. They work fine, but they kind of just evaporate when using them. So this is the result after sanding for a few hours. It's becoming quite nice. And this is it after a quick shower. To actually pop the grains on them. Trying to show it here. It's quite small, but you can see all those fudgies that popped up. Well, they have to go. Assuming you've seen Jonas Olsen on YouTube. He has this beautiful putting oil on for the first time shots. This is my attempt at doing that. It is all oiled. Actually used boiled linseed oil. This is my first carving that actually needs a stand, so trying to use two-sided bit of tape to keep it in place. Didn't stick to the oil. So I had to draw a small hole and I hope to not break anything. And the disc is actually big enough to keep it up. So that's it. Thanks for watching.